students, you have already studied regarding the features of molecular orbital theory, where mainly it explains regarding the formation of molecules by the combination of atoms, which will be having atomic orbital, and when it combines and forms molecules, by that a molecular orbital, okay, so which is having molecular orbital. So by then the electron pairing will take place, in the sense formation of a bond, covalent bond will be formed between those atoms, okay. So now based on that, we have also studied that molecular orbital theory, it will help to explain regarding the electronic configuration of the particular molecule, okay, when it is in terms of molecule, as well as it explains regarding the stability of the molecule based on the number of electrons which is present in bonding molecular orbital and anti-bonding molecular orbital. Bonding molecular orbital in the sense which is having lesser energy and more stability. Anti-bonding molecular orbital is nothing but which is having more energy, lesser stability, right? So now it also explains regarding the magnetic property, okay. So whether it is attracted by the magnetic field or it is repelled by the magnetic field. So that also has been explained, will be explained by molecular orbital theory. So now we will go with some of the example, and when we will go with example, you will understand properly with the concept, okay. So first we will go with a simple example, that I take hydrogen molecule, okay. So hydrogen molecule, if I take one of the hydrogen, what will be the electronic configuration of one of the hydrogen? So that goes as 1s1, right? So hydrogen having electronic configuration as 1s1. So next you see here MOT structure when we are writing. First write the electronic configuration of one atom, okay, and draw the molecular orbital structure, and later on electronic configuration you need to mention, as well as the stability you have to mention, bond order, magnetic property. So these terms you need to mention when you are explaining molecular orbital theory. So now we will draw the molecular orbital structure. So now you know here hydrogen is having one s1, in the sense only first orbital is present having s orbital, right? So when you are writing the structure, I have already told yesterday, when you are writing the structure how you need to write, right? So now 1s1 in the sense only one box. So this is for one hydrogen atom, okay, 1s1. So another hydrogen atom also having the same electronic configuration, okay. So s orbital in the sense only one box you need to write, so 1s1. So when these two hydrogen atomic orbital combine, by that you will get molecular orbital, right? So in that one will be bonding molecular orbital and another will be anti-bonding molecular orbital, right? So bonding molecular orbital will be represented as sigma 1s, okay. Anti-bonding molecular orbital will be represented as sigma star 1s. Now you may be thinking why I represented as sigma over here. You know s orbital, whenever it combines with a single bond formation, right? So it just I have already told when we do, we have done with VPT, right? So s orbital it undergoes only for sigma bond formation. The sense single bond formation will take place. Their actual overlapping will take place. So I have written sigma 1s. So remember s orbital always it has sigma, okay. So bonding molecular orbital, so it is having s energy, so it is sigma 1s. Anti-bonding which is having more energy, that is sigma star 1s. Next what you have to do, now you have to fill the electrons. So first you write one of the hydrogen atom is having the electronic configuration as 1s1, in the sense it just have one electron. So what about another hydrogen atom? So that also shows only one electron, okay. So what will be the total number of electrons which is present here? 1 plus 1. So when these two will combine, okay, 1 plus 1 when it combines, so 2 electrons are going to get, so that should be distributed over here, okay. Whether I can write 1 electron here and 1 electron here, whether it is possible? No. According to rule, you have studied, according to Pauli's exclusion principle, what does it say? If paired electrons are present, in the sense one electron will be shown with the upward direction, another electron with the downward direction, right? Again in Hooke's what expression has been given? So when you are filling the electron, if it is having same energy, okay, so first the electron should be filled over here, okay. So another orbital is present, if it is having same energy, in the sense the next electron will go to that orbital. So when you compare this, both are having different energy. So this is lesser energy and this is more energy. So you cannot give one electron over here and another electron filling will Okay, so it can take place in this order itself. So 2 electrons are present. So in this orbital having same kind of energy, so you need to give both the electrons over here. Okay, so what is the number of electrons that you have given for sigma 1s? That is 2. Sigma 1 is 2. Okay, very easy concept it is. So whether I am supposed to give any electron over here? No, because you have only 2 electrons to give. So that already has been given for bonding molecular orbital. First you need to fill this, then you should go up. Okay, so filling will take place in this order over here. Okay, so this is regarding your molecular orbital structure. So as I said, next step what you have to do, you have to write electronic configuration. So this, see, hydrogen atomic number, okay, whether it is according to this, whether it comes or according to this, in the sense whether it is 7 or more than, less than 7, or whether it goes with more than 7, obviously it comes with this order. Okay, so by that time in this order only you need to write electronic configuration. So by writing electronic configuration, write side heading as electronic configuration. So you need to write electronic configuration only for these, only for the molecular orbital has been formed. You are not supposed to consider this. Okay, while writing electronic configuration. So you can write over here sigma 1s, how many electrons? 2. Okay, so this is the electronic configuration. That's it. Okay, sigma 1s 2 electronic configuration. Next, what you have to check? Next, you have to check with the stability. Stability means what? When the stability will be maximum or when it will be having more of the stability when Nb is greater than Na. So what is Nb? Number of electrons present in bonding molecular orbital and number of electrons present in anti-bonding molecular orbital. So first you write what is the number of electrons present in bonding molecular orbital. So that is 2. What is the electron which is present in anti-bonding molecular orbital? That is 0. So obviously 2 will be greater than 0. So what we can say, as I have told, if Nb is greater than Na, okay, if this is greater than this, obviously this will be having stability. So you can write it is stable. Oh, stability. Next we will go with bond order. So what is the formula for bond order? That is nothing but half into Nb minus Na. So you know the value of Nb and Na. Okay, so that we need to substitute over here. So half into, what is the value of Nb? Nb is nothing but 2 minus Na is 0. Okay, so calculate 2 by 2, that is nothing but 1. So whenever hydrogen molecules will be there, between hydrogen atoms you can find a single bond. Okay, only one bond will be present between hydrogen molecule. Next we are going to deal with magnetic property, whether it is diamagnetic or paramagnetic. So now magnetic property. So if you will go with the electrons which is present over here, what is meant by diamagnetic property? If it is having paired electron, okay, so then it will be considered as diamagnetism. If it is having unpaired electron, then it will be considered as paramagnetism. As I said, to write all these things, you need to consider only this. Okay, so this will help you to draw this molecular orbital structure. Okay, only that one. So all these things will be filled by seeing bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbital. Now magnetic property also will be checked with this. Okay, whether it is having any unpaired electron. No, one unpaired electron is also not present in this. No unpaired electron, so it is diamagnetic. So paired electrons are present over here. So we can write this is diamagnetic in nature. Hydrogen is diamagnetic in nature. In the same way, you can write for helium. Okay, try for helium with the same order. So this is regarding MOT structure for hydrogen. So next we will go with the lithium molecule Li2. Okay, so now you understood how to write MOT structure, right? So as I told, according to that rules, you can write by yourself. Write by yourself. So first what you have to do, you have to take one of the lithium atom. So write electronic configuration of it. 1s2, 2s1 will be the electronic configuration of lithium. So next step what you have to do, you have to draw the molecular orbital structure. So lithium is having, see, first in the sense 1s is present as well as 2s is present. In the sense how many MOT structure you need to write? For 1s you need to write one structure. Next for 2s you need to write another structure. Okay. So while writing also upward direction you need to write. Okay. So first we will write for 1s2. Okay. So 1s2 in the sense as I have told before. First you write for lithium atom. So consider. So one of the lithium atom which is having electronic configuration as 1s2 will combine with another lithium atom which is having electronic configuration as 1s2. Okay. So two lithium atoms. So when these two will combine first, by that a molecular orbital formation will take place as bonding molecular orbital and anti-bonding molecular orbital, right? So now bonding orbital will be represented as I told, s orbital in the sense is sigma bond. So it is sigma 1s lower energy orbital and higher energy orbital will be considered as sigma star 1s. Okay. So this is for first. Next we will go with, we will draw structure for 2s1. Okay. So 2s in the sense in the same way you need to consider. So second orbital of lithium in the sense 2s orbital of lithium will combine, one of the lithium will combine with 2s orbital of another lithium. Okay. To form bonding molecular orbital and anti-bonding molecular orbital. Okay. So here it's the same thing. S orbital, obviously sigma will come. Okay. So sigma 2s which is lower energy. This is higher energy. So star you need to mention. Sigma star 2s. I guess you understood how to write MOT structure. Now you need to write electronic configuration. Fill first. Okay. So first one of the lithium atom you take. Okay. So this is nothing but one of the lithium which is having electronic configuration as 1s2, 2s1. So fill the electron. 1s2 in the sense 2 electron, 2s1 in the sense 1 electron. In the same way another lithium atom. Okay. So this is for another lithium atom. So which is having configuration as 1s2 and another is having 2s1. Okay. Fill with the electron. So next what you have to do? Next you need to fill. Okay. Bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbital you need to fill. How are you going to fill? Just by checking the electron which is present in particular MOT. Okay. So if I consider this MOT. So total how many electrons are present? 2 plus 2. 4 electrons are present. So 4 electrons you need to distribute between this. Okay. So how can you distribute? First you have to give for lower energy orbital. So give 1, 2. Can I write one more over here? No, according to the rule. Okay, you can't write one more electron. That electron will go for higher energy. 3, 4. Over 4 electrons you have given. So the electronic configuration comes as sigma 1s 2. So here sigma star 1s 2. Now here also same thing you need to do. So our total how many electrons? 1 plus 1. 2 electrons you need to distribute. So give that 2 electrons, first lower energy, 1, 2. Over. If it is having extra electron, that electron will go for higher energy level. So what is the electronic configuration? Sigma 2s 2. Over. MOT structure finished. So next step what you have to do? You have to write electronic configuration. Okay. By saying MOT structure. So by saying bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbital, you need to write electronic configuration. Just go from first. Okay. So what is the electronic configuration of bonding? First one, that is sigma 1s2. What will be the next one? That is sigma star 1s2. What is the next one? That is sigma 2s2. Sigma star 2s, it doesn't have electrons, so no need to write. Okay. So that is electronic configuration. So next what you have to check? You have to check for the stability. So when the stability will be more? If NB, okay, so NB is greater than NA, then only it is stable. So what is NB? Number of electrons present in bonding molecular orbital. Count. What is the number of electrons present in bonding molecular orbital? orbital. So this is bonding molecular orbital, this is bonding molecular orbital. So 2 plus 2. 4 electrons are present in bonding molecular orbital, right? So here the number of electrons present in antibonding molecular orbital, that is here as well as this one, right? So this is 2 electrons, and here also if you consider that is 0. 2 plus 0, that is nothing but 2 electrons. So here what is happening? 4 is greater than 2. So if Nd is greater than Na, then it is a stable molecule. So what about this? So this is greater than this, so we can consider this is stable, right? So here lithium molecule, it is a stable molecule. Next, what we have to consider? We have to consider the bond order. So what is the formula? Half into Nb minus Na. So half into Nb value, that is 4, minus Na is 2. Okay. So 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So obviously between lithium molecule, okay, so it is having just a single bond. Okay, only one bond will be present between lithium molecule. Next, what we have to check? Magnetic property. Magnetic property. So what do you think? This is diamagnetic or paramagnetism in nature? Consider only this one. Okay, bonding and antibonding. Whether it is having any unpaired electron, where you can find any unpaired electron? No. So no unpaired electron in the sense, it is only the paired electron, so it is diamagnetic in nature. So this is molecular orbital structure for lithium molecule. So this is regarding the structure of lithium molecule. So next we will go with the nitrogen molecule. So nitrogen molecule electronic configuration, if I consider nitrogen atom, that will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Valence electron will be 5, right? So 1s2, 2s2, 2p3 of one nitrogen atom will combine with another nitrogen atom which is having same electronic configuration. So now you need to write the molecular orbital structure for this. So here you are having 1s orbital, molecular orbital, 2s orbital you need to draw. Next you need to draw with a 2p orbital. Okay. See, while drawing 2p orbital, so it is a bit complicated when you compare with the 2s, because p orbital in a sense, you know, it will be having px, py, pz. So based on that also you need to write. Okay. So now while writing p orbital, if you have p orbital in your atom, then you need to consider this. Okay. So see. According to this, if atomic number is 7 and less than 7, okay, if it is 7 and less than 7, then it goes electronic configuration in this order. In this sense, first you need to draw orbital structure in this way. Next for 2s, next pi to px will come, as well as after that sigma 2pz will come for structure. Okay, so 7 or less than 7, in the sense nitrogen obviously 7 it is. So it goes with this electronic configuration. Now I go with 2 examples which goes with this electronic configuration as well as the last one. Okay. So now we'll go with this electronic configuration and tell you how we are supposed to write with that structure. Okay. So first we'll write for 1s. So 1s in a sense as I told before. So here one of the nitrogen which is having 1s orbital. Okay. So that will react with another nitrogen atom to form bonding molecular orbital as well as anti-bonding molecular orbital. Formation of bonding as well as anti-bonding molecular orbital will take place. So this is nothing but sigma 1s and this is sigma star 1s, right? So this is for 1s. Next we have to write for 2s in the same way. So 2s in a sense what will happen? The same thing here also. So nitrogen atom, one of the nitrogen atom which is having 2s orbital will combine with another nitrogen atom, okay, so which is having 2s orbital to give bonding molecular orbital as well as anti-bonding molecular orbital. Formation of bonding molecular orbital, sigma 2s and sigma star 2s formation will take place. Next, what you are writing? You are writing for p orbital. Okay, so while drawing p orbital, 2p. P in the sense what will happen? You know, p orbital in the sense one of the nitrogen is having 2p orbital structure, that is it is having p orbital like px, py, pz. So that is nothing but 2p orbital. Another nitrogen is also having the same structure. Okay, so there also it will be having 2p orbital, which goes with px, py, pz. Okay, what you have to write in the middle, that you should go according to that. Okay, so as you will finish sigma star 2s, what is that? Pi 2px, which is equal to pi 2py. So this energy level will be same. So when you are writing, so that should be written together. Okay, so this is for pi 2px. Okay, and which is equal to pi 2py. So next to it, what will come? That is sigma 2pz. Sigma 2pz. So this is nothing but bonding molecular orbital. Okay, so you need to connect with this. Okay, so this is bonding molecular orbital. In the same way, anti-bonding molecular. After sigma 2pz, what is there? Pi star 2px is there. So that you need to write down. Pi star 2px, which is equal to pi star 2py. Both energy level will be same. After that, what is there? Sigma star 2pz. Sigma star 2pz. So this is anti-bonding molecular orbital, which comes with your p orbital. Now you may think p orbital in the sense, let's say px, py, pz. Okay, so px, py, pz in the sense, px will generate as sigma, pi 2px as well as pi star 2px. Okay, py, pi 2py, pi star 2py. Pz will be represented as sigma 2pz and sigma star 2pz. Okay, now you may think why for x and y I have given pi, for z I have given sigma. Okay, see, you have studied in DBT while drawing pi orbital formation in the sense what? Any atom. Okay, so that will be having, if triple bond, if it is present in the sense, two of them, maximum it can have 2 pi orbital. So one will be sigma always. Okay, so two orbital can be pi, two bonding will be pi and one will be sigma. So where you have written BBT structure, you have also noticed that if you are taking p orbital, okay, if two p orbitals are present, if two pi bonds are present in the sense, px as well as py will undergo for pi orbital formation, right? You have already studied. And the one more, the last one, it goes with a sigma. Okay, formation of sigma will take place with z to pz. That's why I am writing pz orbital as sigma to pz and sigma star to pz. So now next what you have to do, you need to give the electrons. Distribute the electron. Okay, consider first one nitrogen atom. So this side whatever you have written, that is for one nitrogen atom and this is for another nitrogen atom. So combine, a combination of two nitrogen atoms to form molecular orbital with the two energy levels. Okay, so now consider one nitrogen atom, so which is having electron configuration as 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. While giving electron, how you have to give? 1, 2, 3. 2p3. In the same way, another nitrogen atom also. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. 3 electrons. Next, what you have to do? You have to count these for particular molecular orbital structure. So 2 plus 2, that is 4, while giving 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is 1, 2 plus 2, 4, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, 3 plus 3, how much? 6 electrons you are having, 6 electrons you need to distribute. So, while distributing, remember, 1 second electron I can't give it over here. Instead of that, I have to give it here. You know why it is, according to Hun's rule. Okay, so if it is having same energy level, by then the electron should go to next orbital and then they should get paired. Okay, how you will do here? In the same way, because it is having same energy level, here energy level will be same. So I am supposed to write it this way. So 6 electrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over 2 electrons are remaining. give it over here. Over electrons. Now write electronic configuration. Okay, so based on this, so sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, pi 2p x2, pi 2p y2, sigma 2p z2. So write electronic configuration based on that. So first you write from down. So that is sigma 1s2. Next is sigma star 1s2. The next one is sigma 2s2. And the next one is sigma star 2s2. It's in this way you have to go. The next one is pi 2p x2, which is having equal energy with pi 2p by 2. And the next one is sigma 2p z2. So if you consider this, which will be having more amount of energy, obviously this one. Okay, according to this one. So next what you have to write? Electronic configuration over stability. So stability you can write. So if Nb is greater than Na, then it is more stable. Count the number of electrons present in bonding molecular orbital. So lower energy level, that is nothing but bonding. So now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it comes as 10 and 8. Which are written in terms of star, you have to count. 2, 4. So there it is down there. So it is 4. Obviously 10 is greater than 4. So it is a stable molecule. Now we will consider with the bond order. Bond order, that is half into Nb minus Nk. So half Nb is 10 minus 4. So 6 by 2 is nothing but 3. So you can find between the nitrogen atom 3 bonds. Triple bond will be present. Okay. So if you consider magnetic property, so whether it is having paired electron or unpaired electron, see all are paired. So it is diamagnetic in nature. Diamagnetic in nature. So this is regarding the structure of nitrogen molecule.